Bankroll update video. I'm going to do a 20-30 minute let's play and try and get in some decent spots to talk about and talk through some thought processes in hands. Be nice to get in some multi-way pots because I haven't really covered many of those. We'll just see what happens. The bankroll is currently sat at 35.27. It's been about a week since I played because I've been off away on holiday and then away with work. So the plan is to put some volume in over these next few days off and try and creep up towards playing at a higher stake. He's just led into us there with the threes. We're going to have to raise these. We'll bump it up to 10, see what happens. Lead out, which is odd. We're just going to fold with 2 overs. We block a lot of 10s as well, but we'll just fold and keep it simple. Pocket jacks will open. With no diamond, again, I don't know what these players are doing, donking into us, but we'll just fold that. And a 3-bet there with the jacks, we'll just be calling. We're in position. He sized that incredibly badly. That needed to be much bigger, so we'll call. Pretty much done with this hand once we see an ace and a king on the flop. A half pot bet, it's a straightforward fold, we can't really call. We'll keep an eye on him, Mr. Alejo, and see what he's doing really. Jack 9, we'll just limp along, I'll not bother raising that. We've got a few short stacks on table 3, so we will tag those guys. Min bet here, we'll just fold, play tight. We'll have to hit runner, whatever to try and make a hand there, so we'll just get out of it. Pick our short stacks out. And that looks like it's it. We'll complete with the 8-6 suited. If it doesn't get raised, I'm quite happy to limp along with that. Now it's being raised, I think we'll just get out of the way. 6-2 suited is rubbish. We've got a note on this player. We've got him noted as aggro. Keep an eye on that. See if he likes to 3-bet wide. If you do find players like that on your table, really aggressive players, don't be frightened to call down with top pair if you find them blasting with ace highs and what have you. But make notes on them and try and spot their betting patterns. We'll keep on an eye on this guy on table 1. I think he's just clicking buttons. Even multi-way, the Jack 9 on table 4 offsuit will be folding. It's rubbish. Off-suited cards, even madly connected, play really badly in multi-way pots. Great flop on table 3 for our range under the gun. We will pop out a half pot bet as we do a standard in position. Hands like 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s will all find it really difficult to call any size bet really. Queen 9 we might look to do something with if we get a raise from late position. we will 3-bet this as a bluff and then make decisions on what we're going to do post flop. And we get a fold, which I'm delighted with. Uh, 10-7. Two gapper. I think we'll give this one a miss and just keep an eye on him, see what he's opening. If he's opening super wide, that's the type of hand we'll be calling, but we'll fold it for now. Standard half pot bet in position. We take it down. Happy days. This guy's so random. He's got different bet sizes. His 3-bet sizes are all over. Pay a bit of attention if this goes to a flop, I was going to say, and just try and work out what he's doing and what he's raising for such a large size. It makes the game much easier if you're spotting players like this opening different sizes. If you can get to see, pay attention to what's going on post flop and flop, and if you can see what he has at showdown, click the hand viewer, have a look at what it was, and if you see that he is raising jacks plus to 4 big blinds and he's limping in the rest of the stuff, it's just an easy game for you to play. You can just fold your crap against him and just try and outplay him on the flop. Just tidy this table up a little bit, bring that in a touch. I actually recorded a video earlier on today and forgot to turn the mic on, so old people in technology. Rudely interrupted by a full call. Right, we'll be folding all that crap there when we're being 3-bet. Queen king off will open. If we got 3-bet buying in position player, I would have been folding this. Out of position, we can call. So we check out of position, which I like to do. When he blasts a pot size bet at us, we'll keep an eye on this, see if he does it again, but it's just a fold really. There's no point in floating. We'll see if he does it again, if we get into another hand with him, and we can potentially check raise with some stronger hands that block some of his jacks, which what we had was, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt for that hand. We will call it ace queen suited. Flop nothing. And we'll check it back. What is he doing up here? We'll just get this in. He's open to 18 cents. We're just going to blast that in, see what happens. And he's called with queen 9 suited. Incredible. Just literally about being patient at these stakes. Fancy opening queen 9 suited to 9 big blinds and then calling a jam. But we'll take it. We will limp along with this ace 5 suited. So multi-way, this guy's, we've got a note on him being super aggro. I'm quite happy to call this because we're a little bit deeper, and if we hit our flush, we're laughing. but we're definitely not going to with that flop. This guy, he looks like he likes to blast a big bet off whenever he's in a pot, so he's a candidate for us just checking to and letting him blast off when we've got a decent holding. He'll have a better hand sometimes, but from what I've seen so far, he's very, very aggressive. I'll be quite happy to call him down with a reasonable hand. We'll change his target to a front player. This now tags off. I think the plan is to shot take at 2.5 when we get to, like, what is this? When we get to $65 and keep playing 2.5 until we drop below 50. It is quite aggressive bankroll management. I wouldn't recommend it. I like to have, what is going on? Probably 20 buy-ins before I'd move up. So when I've done these before, I built my bankroll up with sort of, I'd have like $100 in before I took a shot at the next stake up. But I'm fairly confident we'll manage if we move up at 65 and go from there. We're just gonna pop a half pot bet out with this. You could be slow playing a flush, but we've got a card to draw to, and we've now got basically the nuts here. I'm gonna hope he has a diamond, so I'm gonna go for 50 cents. Guessing he didn't have a diamond. We'll raise our race jack off, bump that up to 9. I won't be in love with it if he jams his stack in. If it was suited, I'd call it off, but off suit we won't be. And out of position, we're just going to check. See what he does. For half pot, with one over and a good shot, I think we'll just fold. His stack isn't large enough for us to check raise against. Basically, if he's got anything and we check raise, he's likely just to get it in, so I'm happy just to get out of the way with this one. We'll wait until we actually hit something and we'll just pile some money in against him, try and take his stack off him. King 9 will fold. Jack 3 suited will fold. Possibly in the next video we're going to look at just showing our opening strategy from under the gun, and not giving too much information away to the 20 people that watch these videos, but anybody just learning or wanting to learn how to play poker, it might be a nice starting point. expecting a 3-bet. This, against this guy, we will be fairly happy to get it in. In fact, I think I'm just going to jam it and see what he does. If he's got a better hand, good luck to him. So this is a good candidate to check raise here. We block a lot of his jacks with our combo of ace queen. The only problem is at these stakes that players aren't sensible enough to fold, but we're going to give it a try. We're going to raise it to 30 cents and see if we can get him off a holding. We got that one through, which is fantastic. If you are going to bluff, you need to size up at these stakes. If you've watched or read any GTO theory, the game theory optimal re-raise sizes vary from min raises to massive raises. Small re-raises at these stakes don't work, they'll just call you. So you need to make them probably 3.5, 4.5 times what they've put in before they'll even take the time to think about it. Jack 10 off, rubbish, we will be folding. Pocket aces. Let's see what happens with these. In position, I think we'll get this up to 50, 55. Pretty good flop for us. I think we're going to go to a size where we can bet and then jam turn, providing no diamond comes, or call. If he's got sevens, well done to him. Queens. See if hopefully we hold. Beautiful. Really bad flop for us. The players at these stakes love calling with raggy aces, so we'll just be checking. Check again. I'm pretty sure if he's checked he doesn't have an ace. I'm pretty sure he would have bet an ace as well. So it's a large bet size. I think we might call this one and see what he does on the river. If he was large betting there with his clubs have just got there. I'm probably going to have to fold. I think he's full of shit, but if you're going to bet pot, we've got flushes here. We'll play snug and we'll just fold this one. Ace 10 will call on the button. We'll be putting some money in the pot with this. We don't know much about this player. Bit of an interesting one now. With him joining the pot as well, and we've got position on both players. Not the best hand in the world, but we will call this one and see what happens. And we hit top pair. It's a pretty large bet into two people. And then with a caller, I'm going to fold this one, see what happens. Yeah, we've done well to get out of that one there. Immense strength there, blasting that size of a bet into two people. Quite happy to get out of the way. With our middle pair there, we call to a small size. We'll be checking. This one, we're going to check raise. You can't really have too strong of a hand here. We're going to bump this up to 40. Try and get him to fold. So the theory there, any super strong kings, your ace kings and whatever else, he's gonna wear. That's a large bet. We'll be folding that. He's gonna 3-bet us pre-flop. So I was quite happy there that he wasn't gonna have much of a hold in, and we can get him out of that one. This one, ISO'd. We'll just call with the queens. Dream flop. With him checking to us, he can't really have much here, so we're gonna just put a super small bet in and see if we can induce something. He's ace king now. If that's what he was, hands like that, if we, or ace jack, he might have hit. We can pump a bit of money in now, so I'm going to go with an over bet to 50. And I'm now going to, as you can see, stack the pot. I will be jamming my full stack in here. See what he does. He's in immense pain. I wonder if he had pocket aces or pocket kings. So this one, with him checking back here, we're going to go for some value. Wow. Ace high. That just shows you the level of players you're playing against here. Just be patient and get the money in good, and you will win, and your bankroll will increase dramatically. I can't believe he's just called down with ace high there. It's so bad. We'll be making notes on him. I'm going to end this video shortly and type some notes up. We'll pop him down as a whale. He's a candidate to never ever bluff if he's happy to call down with ace high. It's terrible poker. We'll limp along with the 6-5 suited on table 3. Not a lot going on for us. Bear with me. Red jam with ace high. I'll play one more hand on each table and then we'll end the recording there. Some fairly decent spots we got in on table 2 against this player here. Just looking at check raising when players are betting into us on a frequent basis. Just the thought process behind what cards we're holding, which ones he can't now have, and what would be a good candidate to check raise. And then on the other tables there, just keeping an eye on stupid bet sizings from people and taking advantage of calling stations who are quite happy to call you down with ace high. So hopefully you've got something out of the video. Like it or don't like it, comment or don't comment, I don't really care. Thanks for watching anyway.